57 years after the Stonewall uprising helped ignite the LGBT civil rights movement, Pride is now celebrated around the world. But for many, the month carries deeper meaning.
New tonight, ABC's Cheri Preston sat down with 3 generations of the LGBTQ community at Stonewall to ask them why it's important to celebrate Pride in 2026.
Once a dance floor, now hallowed ground inside Stonewall in New York City, where a movement took root. 3 generations of LGBTQ Americans are reflecting on the importance of Pride and why it still matters.
Celebrating queer joy as a form of activism, especially during this time when I think lots of forces are trying to make us be quiet, be smaller. Pride is a way to be louder and more present.
And for each of them, Pride is about the moment they first found a place to belong. For Soraya, acceptance began when she was a child, watching Geraldine on the Flip Wilson show.
Let me check your pulse.
Well, that was the first time I saw someone do gender illusion or do drag. That was just a good example for me of what could be considered queerness.
Marlon says social media has helped his generation find community.
One of the greatest things about having social media, there's hope that you'll be able to leave where you currently are and get to a place that's more suitable for you.
But each generation carries a different story. Soraya lived through the AIDS epidemic.
But a lot of younger people, they will never, and I hope they never, will experience best friends of theirs from high school not surviving till 30, 35, 40 years of age.
Marlon came of age during COVID.
I had missed out on a lot of the period where I would interact with others and figure out my identity.
When we think about the future, what kinds of things would you like to see? Go even further.
Older adults sometimes don't feel like younger folks understand their experience, and I think there's the opportunity for sharing of stories, mutual mentorship.
But it's a long and winding road for a lot of us, no matter what. I think you would agree, right? Living in your authentic gender, that's a good life.
At Stonewall, Pride still begins with joy. Cheri Preston, ABC News, New York.